So if I'm being honest with you guys, I did not expect to post a follow-up video so soon to the video I posted about 2 weeks ago when I made my predictions of when parks might be opening again. But now it seems like we kind of have an idea. So I hope you guys are ready because I think the news you're going to hear, I think you're really going to like. So what is up, guys? I hope you're all doing well, and let's get into it. So over the past couple of weeks, parks have been announcing that, they've been kind of like saying like maybe sometime in June, middle of June, maybe early July when they might open. Really, we don't have any exact dates. There's really only one park that has announced an exact date of when they might open, and that's Holiday World. Now, they said that they could be opening on June 14th, but that is not confirmed. Although they did say is that is when they plan on opening. Kentucky Kingdom actually also stated about a week ago saying that they're going to try to open up at the beginning of June. They didn't give us an exact date, but they said sometime in the beginning of June, but like I said, they don't have an exact date. We really only know the exact date for Holiday World. Now, like I said, that may not be accurate. It may or may not happen. We don't know. Now, about a couple weeks ago, we've been seeing parks who their guests have gold or platinum passes or season passes or whatever every chain is using. They pretty much extended to the 2021 season for how much time they've missed. Now, we are hearing that some restricted guidelines of what each park might take to get these parks opened up as soon as possible. I mean, we've heard from parks like SeaWorld, Universal, Disney, Six Flags. I mean, really, the only major theme parks or amusement park chains that we have not really heard from is Cedar Fair. And I'm honestly shocked because I thought they would be one of the first parks to come out and say, when they possibly could open and the steps they're going to take to get the park open and whatnot, but they haven't said a word at all. Now, of course, I could be wrong and they actually have said something, but as of when this video was posted, I have not found anything from Cedar Fair that regards to opening up their parks. Wait a minute. Hold the phones, everyone. So as soon as I'm about to upload this video, it's all edited and everything. It's perfect. And then once I go to YouTube to upload this video, as soon as I hit upload and when it starts, Cedar Fair makes an announcement. So basically what I'm hearing is pretty much the same thing from what the other parks have been saying, their capacity will be limited, the social distancing requirements will be in place, there'll be hand sanitation. But one thing that I have not seen is something called virtual queuing. Now, this is what it says on cleveland.com regarding the virtual queuing. Virtual queuing may be developed for certain popular rides where guests would make a reservation to a ride with the hope of keeping the physical line to a minimum. Now, most parks around the country, at least the ones I've been to, they have what's called the alternate access entry, which is basically for people who physically can't wait in line for a certain amount of time. So they get this sheet of paper and basically what you do is write down your time and when you want to come back to ride. But instead of waiting actually in line, you can still run around the park and do whatever you want, but you still have to wait the same amount of time as you would if you were on the regular line. So I would assume that these parks are going to take a similar approach, except with just doing it for people who need to use the alternative access. They're going to do it for everyone to keep their social distancing and keep everyone safe and healthy, which I honestly kind of like. I mean, I would assume if you want to wait in the normal line, you can, but like I said, I like the idea. But anyway, we finally hear from Cedar Fair. They did not give us an exact date of when they might open, but I've been hearing early June, middle of June, but that's pretty much for every other park. So Cedar Fair finally came out with an update. Enjoy the rest of the video. Now, I have heard that they are going to be making an announcement very soon, but still, no one knows when any Cedar Fair park is going to open. So in the last video I made, I kind of said like maybe we'll see some parks like using some sort of sanitation to clean off their trains every cycle, you know, so that way they stay clean and so that the guests can stay healthy and safe. And, you know, I've said that they could probably use something with hand sanitizer, spread it around the park, and I've seen some parks that are going to take that approach. But one thing I did not expect is that, at least from what I heard from Six Flags and Holiday World, is that if you want to be able to enter the park when they open, you have to make a reservation. So like, let's say you and a bunch of your friends want to go to a restaurant and the restaurant there has like a 45-minute wait and you really don't want to wait there. So what you do is you call the restaurant ahead of time and you say, hey, I'd like to make a reservation. And they say, all right. And they give you a specific time. So that is basically what these parks are going to be doing. And at first I was like, I don't know about this, but then I thought about it and then I realized that it's not a bad idea at all. At first, I didn't think it was a great idea, but like I said, I thought about it and this is probably a great idea to make sure everyone is safe, and also that the parks are probably going to be limiting their attendance for like the first month or so. I think I've seen parks come out and say like when they first open, they're going to limit to like half of their capacity. I don't know what that is for every park, but like on a typical day, let's just say like it's very early in the season at Kings Island. School is still in session. I know everyone's doing online school now because of quarantine, but like let's just say like none of this is happening. Nothing's going on in the world right now. Let's just say that school is still in session. It's very early in the season and the park and Kings Island just started daily operation. So it's Tuesday. Usually the park is not going to be that busy. You probably get about, I'm going to say about maybe 7,000 people in the park on a slow day. You cut that in half, that's about 3,500 people. I mean, that's still a pretty decent crowd. But like I feel like that's enough to where we can keep people safe. And then when you're in line, you can maintain your social distancing. You can keep your 6 feet apart from each other. But, you know, like I said, I don't know the exact details of what these parks are going to do. We'll just have to wait and see. So like I said, I really like the approaches all these parks are taking so that we can get us back into their parks and enjoy roller coasters again, because I know we're all missing them. I know we want to ride Orion. I know we want to ride Iron Gwazi, but hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later. I've noticed over the past few days that there have been some states that have been loosening up their stay-at-home orders a little bit, including Ohio. But with Ohio, you have the two major theme parks, Kings Island and Cedar Point. And I know that our governor has stated that opening those parks is the last thing on his mind, which I totally understand. But, I mean, all these other parks have come out and said, like, what they're going to do. We have not heard anything from the Cedar Fair chain. And I hope that soon we get a little bit of clarification, because I really want to get back to Kings Island. I really miss working there. I miss working Mystic Timbers. I miss seeing my friends. And I just hope this is all in soon, because I just want to get back to riding something. I don't care what it is. I just want to ride a roller coaster. So that's basically just a quick rundown of what I have seen over the past couple of weeks from parks who have been announcing what they've been doing, the steps they've been taking to open up their parks faster. And yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see a part 3, and if there's a reason for me to make a part 3, make sure to drop a like on this video. I will certainly come out with it as soon as possible. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos. I'm coming out with more videos. I promise it's not going to take a month or two for this video to come out. I promise it'll be out as soon as possible. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.